Hi people, my name is Mars, and welcome to BadBones, my wonderful paranormal YouTube channel. Some of you may know me from my other YouTube channel, Prince Mars, linked down there somewhere, maybe, unless if I get lazy. And today I wanted to review with you guys a recent horror movie that I saw that has been getting a lot of positive reviews, but I don't agree with it. I don't know if any of you guys have seen Don't Breathe yet. It's about this, like, Vietnam vet that's deaf, and his daughter died, and he's kind of, like, a bit nuts, and he, like, these three people, like, come into his house to rob him of all his stuff, and, stuff goes down. Stuff really goes down. So it's like, I want to make this review as spoiler-free as possible, but just in case you haven't seen the movie, you know, spoilers are probably gonna be coming ahead. Just a warning. Also, I'm kind of just making this up on the spot. None of this is scripted, so I'm sorry if I sound like trash. I just felt the need to post something here. So, I personally did not like the movie. I didn't find it, scary at all. It was just... It gave me anxiety. The movie gave me serious anxiety. It was just like, the entire time I was like, oh my god, why can't you guys just do this? Or why can't you guys just do that? Instead of, you know, doing this. And it's like, the entire movie was very anxiety provoking and not necessarily horror. It was more like, I know that it was a horror movie. Very obviously it was a horror movie for many reasons, but it just, it wasn't scary. There weren't any jump scares necessarily. I don't think there were. Oh, there were jump scares, but it wasn't like overdone or anything, but at the same time, you know, you had your jump scares, that's good, but after that it's like, do something more. Please do something more. And they really didn't. The atmosphere was very scary. There was quite a big scene where it was like just pitch dark, and I feel like they could have really worked more on that in the movie. Like, they could have done so much more for that. Also, like, the whole fact that it's called Don't Breathe. There was only one moment in the movie where breathing really affected your game. Like, there was one... If you guys have seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. There's, like, this one scene where the guy breathes, and the vet hears him. And I feel like that they really could have used that whole don't breathe aspect a little bit more, but they didn't, so it's just like, ugh. There goes your title of the movie. You just flushed it down the friggin' drain. Other than that, a lot of it was very repetitive. It felt like there was just never going to be a resolve. There was just like, and there was no true feeling for the characters, like you were watching it, and you kind of just didn't connect with the characters at all. There wasn't enough connection. The producers very obviously tried to allow us to connect with the female character. However, the other characters, even the guy who seemed like he was the main character, I just didn't feel anything for him. I didn't. He really only gained, like, compassion for the female character, and then that was, like, it. But you barely even gained any compassion for her. Like, I was kind of just yelling at her the entire movie, like, stop! You're doing horrible in this situation. And, the ending, I was like, it could've really been done well, and, some will argue the ending was very good, and I might actually even agree with that. Like, the ending was pretty good, but kind of poorly executed. I wish there was more. I wish they showed, spoiler alert, I wish they showed the vet in the hospital recovering. I wish they showed other people showing him sympathy so that you would feel angry. I wanted to leave the movie theater more ticked off. I think that's what they wanted you to feel, but they didn't build it. They didn't build it. But they didn't build it. They didn't build it well enough for me to feel ticked off about how this vet basically let her, like, bought her silence and was getting sympathy for all of this. And, I mean, that's about all I have. It was, I'm gonna give it a rating. I'm gonna give it a rating of, like, 7 out of 10 stars. I like the 10 scale because it makes things easier. But, overall, wasn't a bad movie. Go see it if you haven't. It's arguably one of the greatest horror movies of 2016, and, I would argue with that, honestly. It was a good movie. My criticism, of course, is only gonna be harsh, because I'm harsh, but, it was good. Um, the characters were kind of relatable. Um, you had this awkward feeling with the vet, like you weren't too sure. There was a lot of mystery shrouded around it. There was a big plot twist, first of all. Plot twist like cray cray. I mean, it was crazy. Um, so yeah, overall, watch the movie. Don't let me discourage you from watching the movie. A lot of people love it. And, you might like it too, so go watch it this Saturday because you got time or whatever and you're done with school. Go watch Don't Breathe and scare the shit out of yourself, even though it's not that scary. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm sorry if some of you guys did not agree with my opinion. That's not my fault. I'll see you guys I will see all of you in the next video. Please don't be angry at me for this. Goodbye.